Hey guys, how you doing? It's RhinoDoc here, coming to you from Bear Flag Trading Company from the Bear Cave. And I want to talk to you today about a couple things, but first, before we get into things, I wanted to say thank you so much for the new subscribers and to our old subscribers for that matter. We're trying to say thank you to every single one of you individually. However, because of YouTube's policies, it's hard for us to put a bunch of thank you letters out. They think we're spamming people. So anyway, if you didn't get one personally, I want to thank you. I know that admin wants to thank you, and so does Reaper, and also Garrison. All of us from the Bear Flag Trading Company would like to say hi. Welcome to our channel, and I hope that you get something out of it. If you have any suggestions at all for what you'd like to see on our channel or anything you'd like us to review, just put it down here in the comments. Send us a personal message at the Bear Flag Trading Company. Go to our website at www.bearflagtrading.com, and we would love to hear from you. And we're always looking to make things better. One of the things that we like to do is reviews, and there's a series of books, and this is one of them, Holding Your Ground from Joe Nobody. It's a series out of from Prepper Press, and it's a pretty good book, a pretty good series. Now there's two sets. There is a fiction side, and then this one here is sort of like a how-to manual. A lot of good information in this one. And I want to talk to you today about the fiction book. Now, with the fiction, I liked it because it was a near-future, pretty true or likelihood scenario, if you would. It's not a nuclear bomb going off, which I suppose could happen, but it is it's an economic collapse that occurs. And again, it doesn't happen overnight. Like a couple other books that have been written where it happens just instantaneously, the economic collapse occurs and then all hell breaks loose, and then you're at a SHTF scenario. This one went over a period of time. People lost their jobs. You can see unemployment rising, and there was some political upheaval that was occurring because of it, and which there's a couple other mitigating circumstances that occurred that created the crisis to where it was where the characters got where they had to feel that they had to leave their town where they lived in Houston, and they had a location to go to outside of Houston, about 100 or so miles outside of Houston, and then they had a cabin, a hunting cabin over there where they decided they were going to go and to bug out to, if you will. That's the gist of the story, and their adventures of getting into there. That's part one. And then part two is just a little bit more of that. You get to meet the characters. As you read the book, you get into the characters. At least I did. I got to like the characters. There's another... I try not to do negative reviews. I try to review things that I like and the reasons why I like them. I don't want to slam people's work because it's their opinion and how they did stuff. Just maybe I didn't like it for whatever reason, so I don't want to get up. But however, there's another book that I did read. Similar. There were some good parts of this other book, this other series I read. The other series I read had some interesting, same concept of a economic collapse, and again, it went over a slow period. The problem I had with the other book is the second book of the series, and there's I think 6 or 7 books in that series, I can only get through 2 of them, got a really kind of esoteric on it, and started talking about some kind of weird things. And another thing that the second book did is the nomenclature on it killed me. If you're going to talk about the Marine Corps, alright, if you're going to use your characters as being the Marines, make sure that you use the proper nomenclature when you come to talk about the Marine Corps. If the guy made his character in this other book I was talking about, if the guy made his character an Army character, first of all, I don't know enough about the Army to understand all the nomenclature, so maybe it wouldn't have been as good. But the Marines, just to let you know, never called a sergeant Sarge. So that was like one of the big things that got me on the other book, and just a couple other different things like that occurred, and maybe that's why I didn't like it. And also got to fantasy at the end with like fairies coming from the woods to save people. That was kind of weird. Anyway, that's besides the point. Let's get back to Holding Their Own. Holding Their Own by Joe Nobody. It was an outstanding book. Both of them, I think, are good. They're good read, entertaining reads. You like the characters, and you're rooting for them all the way through. You kind of start to feel for them a little bit, and some of the plight that they went through. That, I think, is important too when you're reading a book, is if you like the characters. Again, the other book that I read, the main character was a homicidal maniac, and I couldn't stand him. I was waiting for somebody to smoke the dude so I could be happy. But they didn't ever kill the main character, obviously. Holding Your Own, I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the characters. I liked both of the two main characters, the husband and wife team. I'm not going to get too deep into it because I want you guys to go out and buy it. You can buy it through Amazon.com. You can buy it, or you can go directly to Prepper Press and see what other retail outlets they have. So Holding Their Own, great book. Later on, I will review the how-to manual of Holding Their Ground, and also some other books from Prepper Press. I think it's time for us to support our community, and by supporting our community, I mean by going to prepper-like organizations, like-minded people, and supporting them. So if you really want to support them, Prepper Press and Holding Their Own. And to come, you'll see the review on holding your ground. So this is RhinoDoc, signing out.